triple-double like I'm Luka with the Mavericks. Most valuable player, they thought I was a joker. Then I cooked them up like some nuggets in a toaster. They begging me to stop, they swear that I'm vicious. But I'm a bad boy when I kick it with the Pistons. Man, I'm feeling gold and I kick it in the bay. Pull up deep range, call me Curry, call me Clay. Back against the wall, I'm the plug and a socket. If you give me space, I'ma take off like a rocket. Big boy in the paint, you know I never miss. Ask the bone this, every bar spit it hits. When it's crunch time, I turn into Kawhi. I keep a straight face, but I am a fun guy. Yes sir, I'm a king, need a crown and a scepter. The best of my generation, who could do it better? Never told me what I could, only told me what I can't. So I turned into a grizzly, man, that's where the genre rent. Man, I'm feeling wealthy, I think I need a butler. My bars produce heat, I don't gotta wait for summer.
Here comes LaMelo Ball with his hair on fire. Wow! For a lot of years. And he plays with so much energy. Speed is his game. Hornets lead by 11. Long three. Oh, LaMelo.
Look, I only want the bucks, not the nonsense. I'm a Greek freak, see me dominate on offense. I swear I keep it cold like I'm Minnesota. If I'm running through your town, I might bulldoze you. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in the Zion. Please give me a mission, I promise I can handle. I can turn the Knicks around, man, that's where the Mr. Randall. Look, wanna come around, you know I bring the thunder. They try to count me out, but I'm a youngin' with some hunger. I always had to work, never been handed me. You know my game is all around magic like I'm Anthony. I do what I want, I do what I please. A savage at the rim, Philly yelling out and beat. Now I'm riding out of Phoenix with the sunshine. CB3 with a pass, that's a fun dime. Yeah, it's my time. You know that I'm a winner, hit a OT thriller.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA2k23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay, so, better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. The game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last spark, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. Now here's Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Jackson passes to Bane. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. No good. Shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Doncic with it. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
And finished off by Morant.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Doncic against Adams. Doncic passes to Bullock. Morant with the steal. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Bane. Pass to Adams. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Adams against Doncic. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
At the elbow, Adams. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Here's Doncic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. The shot, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Down low, here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Takes it off the glass.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Dallas. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson passes to Bane. Brooks kicks to Jackson. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson when he's rising and firing.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now the pass to Bertans. To the paint, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And as his game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better.
Mid-air and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but... didn't let it throw off the shot.
Morant left side. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Kleber. The three ball. Another shot. Bertans, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Bane. Not going to go that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another thing that's clear is that they're dialed in from mid-range, burying their jump shots here early on.
Unable. To get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, another turnover there, but guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 3 on the floor for Dallas. Maxi Kleber is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Fast break, Dallas. Outside Hardaway. Knocks knocks down the 3-ball. Hardaway has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Dallas.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Clark kicks to Jones. Pass to Concho. Bertans grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 6. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA, there may be no more value to skill than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis's size, look out, folks.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Passes to Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brunson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Dinwiddie against Jones. Into the lane. Rebounded by Hardaway.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. Now, here's Bertans, defended by Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Bertans finds Dinwiddie. Another 3 for Dallas.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Melton, no good. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Brunson. On the wing, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Williams in for Conjo. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bertans. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Finney-Smith. Hands it from downtown. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The kick out to Williams. And the pass to Melton. From past the arc. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dallas leading by 10. Doncic left side. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Jackson. Rocket 6. Here's Melton. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Melton. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Brooks checked in for Williams. Fain comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Here's Morant. The Mavericks making the shot. And it's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
.54 seconds left to play here in the half. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
And Doncic, here we go. It's not going to go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Adams.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
And here is Doncic. He's got 14 to the inside. Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Morant outside. Here's Adams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense. We're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, we got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. I mean, Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dallas leading by 10. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Morant against Doncic. A floater. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing and stopping. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
One shot.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Powell dishes to Doncic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Maxi Kleber.
Morant against Doncic. Morant passes to Bane. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Right side Hardaway. Out to the right wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Morant drives in. Pass to Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Here's Morant. Doncic with the block.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Melton finds Brooks. Here's Bane. Five on the clock. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, here's Kleba. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. From deep. And Luka Doncic again from deep. Doncic has got 11 in the second half. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. It's a 16-point game. And he gets it to go.
Oh, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans checks in for Reggie Bullock, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas leading by 14. Over in the corner, Doncic. Here we go, one-on-one. The high post shot. They get the rebound. It's stolen. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here's Melton. Dinwiddie covering. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dinwiddie right side. Bertans' shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Melton passes to Bain. The three from Anderson. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Driving to the basket. And Doncic throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Brooks. Conchar comes in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Anderson finds Clark. And again, Memphis no good. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Bertans. The feed to Doncic. Passes it to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Back to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three for Doncic. It's Clark with the rebound.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Dallas also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleba. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Memphis ball.
16 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Inside, here's Marjanovic. Misses from close range. It's tipped. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Mavericks lead by 20. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Davis Bertans. Also Dwight Powell out there. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. Powell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Dallas. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Ntilikina's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot. Pretty.
Here's Morant, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He gets it in there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Morant missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Doesn't go that time. From 12 feet out, he gets that one. Morant's got 21 in the game.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Some changes for Memphis. Brooks checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Konjar. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. So he gets them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And finished up by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Dinwiddie attacking and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 4-on-3 break. Morant outside. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Memphis.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Dallas leading by 18. Dinwiddie with it. The pass to Marjanovic. Ntilikina looking it over. From 7. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Now here's Morant. Floats one up. He takes it up and plays it in. Morant's got 27.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
The drive by Green, and he converts the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Kept alive. And Jackson gets it to go.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Dinwiddie. Down low. Powell. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And finished up by Morant.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 18. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks the pass to Adams. Here's Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Culver's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance.
For Luka Doncic.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
It's been all Mavericks. 22 is their biggest lead. Doncic kicks to Marjanovic.
Memphis foul. Xavier Tillman. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for
and the first one drops.
Boban Marjanovic. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Culver. That's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It goes on Jarrett Culver.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
And there's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
Both good from the line that time. Jones against Doncic. Right at the free throw line. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, coming out of halftime, you took it to another level. Did you think it was your time to take over?
Sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. I think I felt it in the third quarter. I was having fun out there, and my teammates helped me a lot.
They certainly did, but you made the shots, man, that led to the win, and congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So, the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Doncic. The Grizzlies making their last shot. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Shoots from 12. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brunson. Driving inside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Here's Morant. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And he recovers it. Pass to Bane. Goes back up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Graham? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Morant way up. That move is fire.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Morant, following the score by Dallas. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. And down it goes. 2 points.
He's exhibiting us a pass. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Doncic into the lane. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Kleber comes in for Finney Smith. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brunson. Here's Morant. Here he goes, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Doncic against Adams. Doncic, good.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
Pass to Jackson. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Mavericks trailing. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. Melton, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant.
One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Melton. To the middle. Picked it out of midair.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Bullock. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Dinwiddie. Another shot. And the layup by Bertans.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Clark. Here's Melton, guarded by Doncic. Rebounded by Bertans.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Kleber passes to Bertans. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. For three, Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
That's just great initiative from Anderson. It's good to see avenues to the basket and then taking them.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Memphis trailing here.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Seconds left in the first quarter. Clark against Kleber. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Memphis, D'Anthony Melton.
And he makes the first. He does not get the second one. Here's Ntilikina. And the basket is good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Clark. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Clark against Dinwiddie. Powell's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Anderson with it, and it's Bertans picking him up. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Dinwiddie outside. Bertans. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzles. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzles.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Payne, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Dinwiddie finds Bertans. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Jackson. And the bucket is good.
Inside Jackson is just so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
And Dallas calls time here. And see, Webb, you look at Desmond Bane out of college, an NBA-ready physique right out of the gates.
And his game is NBA-ready as well. I mean, he's played significant minutes already. He's a reliable perimeter threat.
checked in for Williams. The Mavericks leading. Here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brunson. Up top, Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Brunson misses. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Brooks, right side. The jumper from the wing, off target.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Memphis foul. John Morant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Brunson. A different look for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Finney Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Morant. He's got 6. And there's the drive. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Brunson passes to Kleba. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Stripped it away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Bane. Morant with it. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bane's gotten 4 this quarter. Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Here's the teardrop. There's Jackson with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7 points.
Jackson's become a threat from range, taking and making these shots more consistent.
Doncic against Morant. Doncic passes to Kleba. Fires from deep. Doncic, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Morant. And here's Adams, defended by Hardaway. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Puts it up from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Doncic against Morant. Shot is good by Kleba.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Bane, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Adams. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul of the game. Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. And Dallas also making a switch. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Dallas on D. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And there's the lob. And Doncic hammers it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed deadly touch.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Over Morant. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly from the offense.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot into the 60s. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 3-point game. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5. And he gets that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Grizzlies shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Adams double team. And now the Mavs on the run.
White House.
Morant with it. Give him 8. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Now Morant. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work. When he said jump with me if you want to go viral. John Morant with the explosiveness to live in the lane and the soar to the rack.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Floats one up. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Now here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Finney-Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris?
It's fast. It's great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out. He can finish any way he wants to.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Brunson. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jones misses.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Doncic finds Hardaway. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Jones. Outside, Anderson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Here's Hardaway. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 9. And here's Jones. Here's Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Bullock. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bane. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he gets the bucket. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
To the inside, Bane. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Memphis calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Clark. And it's Melton in for Jones. Melton on the wing.
Dallas foul.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Here's Melton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Green. The 3 is up. Anderson pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Brown comes in for Green. And it's Ntilikina in for Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 12 points in the game.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Melton passes to Anderson. Back to Melton. And it's rejected. Outside, Brown. Pass to Powell. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of a great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The three from Bain. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Dallas foul. Ntilikina. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Memphis, John Conchar.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Ntilikina with the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Conchar. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Bain. And it's all tied up. Bain's got 13 in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Marjanovic. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Jackson against Kleba. Jackson can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Offensive board. Marjanovic uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Morant against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bain. Brooks with it. Back to Bain. The 6-footer. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Bullock, he's checked in for Brown. Hardaway comes in for Ntilikina. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is the aggressiveness Jackson provides. Give him the right positioning. Finish with straight.
Here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Second chance shot. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Kleba. Back to Hardaway. Launches a three. That shot off. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Morant against Doncic. And Morant gets double teamed. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Kleba. Jackson can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Doncic into the lane. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Hardaway against Morant. And he drives in. And he hits it to tie the game.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 23 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. There's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Now here's Morant. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was giving across in the huddle. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's good.
can see why they voted him out here. I mean, he's good at coming up with the big bucket.
It's Powell, high post. Pass to Bullock. The three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bane. Brunson defending. From the baseline. It's deflected. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Finney Smith. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brunson. Morant against Doncic. Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Morant.
Morant with the slam!
That's a Ja Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Good from Doncic.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Doncic against Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
But you got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Money!
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Left in the game.
Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
Lets it go from deep. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter to the left side wing. Here's Bullock from downtown. Laces one from three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Memphis calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 26 seconds left in the game. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Doncic. Morant, the pass to Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that one misses.
There have been more than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for 2.
The first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window. Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. He's locked in when it matters most.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're on top by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth.
fans, stand up and make some noise.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Then a team foul. Shooting for one, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
From deep, Bane. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Your main mains with it. Ever since you well left, I can't seem to put it plain. I lost my heart and it's a feeling not explain. So I've been rolling like a train, dude. Ain't enough sunshine to stop this rain. In the swamp, it's always cloudy. Your main probably you. I had to let that breathe. I lost a lot of brothers, still ain't took the time out to grieve. I just like it's a trick up my sleeve. I've been up beside it, baby. I feel like Scuba Steve. I swear these boys can't with Trilly. You can't buff up my Steve. Push me through bad, my mind made me come across like a sleaze. Don't pay yourself. Don't tell me you went out like Drew Brees. Wrote this with my Laker shorts. I'm trying to summon the beam.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Mavericks taking on the Grizzlies. For the Dallas Mavericks, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer Grizzlies, Mavs, coming up next, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Maxi Kleber is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. That should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Now, here's Doncic. Kleber with the bucket.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Doncic against Morant. Going inside, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Adams. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Brooks outside. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas with the ball. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one's good. Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Doncic with the block. Passes it to Bullock. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. Kleber with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And one thing about John Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant, that's for 2. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Dallas moving it around. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A floater, and Morant will lay it in.
John Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Doncic against Morant. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bain passes to Adams. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Now, Doncic. He's got 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant. 7 points in the game.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Morant outside. Off with the layup.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
2 minutes remaining.
He lobs it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Adams. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Mavericks. Sterling Brown comes in for Reggie Bullock. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Melton. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kleba. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Brooks. Then for the Mavericks, Bertans comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Ntilikina in for Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be a 5-second call. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
.136 left in the first. Now here's Anderson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Ball stolen. Here's Konchar. 1:04 left to play here in the first. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Kyle Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper. But nice work off the catch and shoot.
Doncic passes to Bertans. That one goes. Counted.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones against Doncic. Deep 2 from Anderson. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jones the pass to Konchar. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Anderson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Doncic outside. uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 10.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
1 second left. The shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Here is Anderson. We've got Brandon Clark. Williams is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops it in from the low post. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have offensively.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Anderson.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
To the paint, here's Bertans. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bertans got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Powell on the double team. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Brown the pass to Ntilikina. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Brown. Back to Powell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Bertans. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ntilikina.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The pass to Williams. Outside Jackson. And Adams now top of the key. He kicks it to Morant. Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Kleber, the pass to Hardaway. Good, nice job down low. Hardaway has got his first bucket in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
At the elbow, Williams. Back to Morant.
Mavericks foul.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for John Conchaw.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks. Desmond Bain.
And so here's Memphis. Down by 15. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's 11 points for John Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kleba with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Yes, that goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Kleba, no good. For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Back to Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie against Adams. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Good work there as it goes. Kleba's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Tries from 10. Brooks misses. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Kleba out to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, good on the triple. To the inside. Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the work ethic of Morant. Fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
As young as John Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 block shots, and 5 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Travis Berton's out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Brown. Then there's Doncic. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. And the shot goes in.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Doncic feeling it out. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brooks. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
The drive by Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Doncic.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
All free throws good from Doncic. The Grizzlies trail by 14. And there's the pass to Bane. Doncic against Morant. Kicks to Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Powell with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Ntilikina passes to Powell. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Mavericks making the shot. It's good.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Doncic. Grizzlies with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Dallas also making a switch. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Davis Bertans, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Sterling Brown. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Doncic with it. Jones covering. Pass to Marjanovic. Doncic against Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Hardaway's checked in for Ntilikina. All free throws good from Doncic. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 23.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Doncic against Jones. Passes to Jackson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Doncic outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Here's Jones. Doncic with the block. Right side Hardaway. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Marjanovic has got 6.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Williams. Konchar's checked in for Morant. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got 5.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this
on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he's able to get it back. Anderson passes to Clark. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. It's intercepted. Fast break Memphis. Here's Anderson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance. Can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
Brooks checked in for Conchar.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Anderson outside. 26 seconds left in the third.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And it's Bullock in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Bullock. He's off on that one.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And so it's Dallas. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brooks. DeAnthony Melton out there with Adams. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Melton. The Mavericks making the shot. Inside, Anderson. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Brown. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Adams. Here he goes. And he gets the bucket.
Early move on the drive by Steven Adams. Brushing off the contact and getting the bucket.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. Fast break Memphis. Here's Bane. Here's Adams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Coming onto the floor.
Here's Powell. A three off the inbound. And Bain pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, that one goes in there. Melton's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Ntilikina. There's the pass to Bertans. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. That one falls for Bertans. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting him up tonight.
Dinwiddie drives in. Morant with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Josh Green.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. It's a 14-point game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Dinwiddie drives in. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Bertans can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Sterling Brown is checked in for the Mavericks.
Sterling Brown.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot. They absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our home.
A chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic is checked in for Ntilikina.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good and nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Kleber, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
A different look for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Sterling Brown. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's good from long range.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here's Morant. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Doncic passes to Marjanovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. To the wing on the left. Doncic against Morant. Brooks outside. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
They really lit it up in this fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotate over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bertson is checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Passes it to Bullock. And here is Bertans. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Bain pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Now here's Doncic. And the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 9. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And make some noise for T-shirt time.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown outside. The Mavericks rebound. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Fires the three. Ntilikina can't hit. Jones from outside. No good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves, play as a team. And that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.
It even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the songs no